Hey guys, you're watching Matt the Musketeer, and last night must have been one of the most exciting nights in gaming history. We were bombarded with information and new features from Battlefield 4. We were showing this live stream of the multiplayer gameplay on one of the Shanghai maps that I'm showing you here. We were showing a commander mode trailer, a general multiplayer trailer, and some single player from a mission called Angry Sea. So we were really given a lot of new information for Battlefield 4. Now in the next few days, I'm going to break down as much of that information as I can for you guys, but today I just want to look at the top features that really stuck out to my attention, some of the new features that we will be seeing in the multiplayer for Battlefield 4. So jumping straight in, on the left hand side of the screen there, you can now see there are 5 players to a squad. So there is the inclusion of 1 extra player from the squad sizes that we did see in Battlefield 3. Now above that, there is actually a 6th name in blue, and that is the Commander. Commander mode has now been announced and confirmed for Battlefield 4, and not only can you play Commander mode on your console or PC, you can even play on your tablet. So you can be joining in the battlefield and joining in the fun of multiplayer on your iPad and not at your console or PC. So that's some real groundbreaking new additions to the Battlefield series. Now if we look beneath the Commander's name, we can now see a list of squad perks that we did see in Battlefield 3. Now as the gameplay goes on, you can see this list and the little bar beneath it start to increase. So there seems to be some kind of unlock system during a match to try and unlock your squad perks. How this actually works, I'm not quite sure yet, but maybe it's trying to counter the idea of having so many players using the same perks in one squad. Now on this segment of gameplay here, we do see one of the first changes to the class setups in Battlefield 4. We see a recon soldier put C4 on an enemy tank. So we are starting to see some kind of dynamic change to the classes in the game, and it looks like the recon class is kind of reverting to the setup it had in Bad Company 2, allowing it to use C4 to try and take out some armoured targets. Now during the gameplay, we also see the soldier use hand signals to spot enemy soldiers and possibly to communicate with teammates as you would do with the Comros. Now as you can see in this gameplay here, I can happily announce that Battlefield 4 will be having jet skis back in the game, something that was quite heavily missed from Battlefield 3. Now in this bit of gameplay, we can see the commander mode being used via an iPad. One player spots the enemy vehicles and players down below, while the commander, using an iPad, sends in a missile strike to take out the targets. Now it has been confirmed that the commander mode can use EMPs, gunships, Tomahawk missiles and UAVs, so quite a large arsenal of weapons to his disposal. Now during this video we do see the player using the assault class. At first it was a little bit hard to tell. The weapon does look like some kind of support weapon, but it is some kind of assault rifle. Not sure what kind of assault rifle it is at the moment, but during the video we don't see the player drop any kind of ammunition or do any revives, so far it's quite hard to tell if the assault class is going to be the same setup that we had in Battlefield 3, giving out health and using defibrillators. But if we look in the center of the screen down at the bottom, there is what looks like an ammunition logo that we saw the support class have in Battlefield 3. So maybe the assault class could be reverting to the way it was in Bad Company 2, where it had ammunition, or maybe it could be staying the way it is in Battlefield 3. So far the lines for the classes is still a little bit blurred. Now after we watch the squad ascend the tower using the lifts to try and cap the flag at the top, once they have done it and parachuted off, we do see this very impressive collapse of the building. And you will notice the flag does disappear once it collapses, and then it reappears at this stage here in the rubble of the building. So we are going to see some type of dynamic map movement and kind of flag movement in the game, so that's pretty impressive as well. Now finally today I want to talk about this small segment of gameplay here where we did see a player use a counter maneuver to stop himself from being stabbed. One player came in with the melee attack and he turned the knife around and stabbed it into himself. So it looks like in Battlefield 4 we will have the opportunity to try and save ourselves from being stabbed. It will be interesting to see how that balances up to try and make it an even, equal balance between the player attacking and the player counter-attacking. So that's going to be pretty interesting to see how that works as well. But that's all I have time for today, guys. If you did enjoy the video and want to see more, stay tuned. I have so much more Battlefield 4 multiplayer news coming for you in the next few days. And if you did enjoy the video, please give me a like and a comment below. It does help me out a lot. But in the meantime, guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you soon.